Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this gorgeous 2016 Infiniti Q50 Red Sport 400 all-wheel drive that we have for sale. It's one owner clean Carfax. We just took it in off lease. The customer actually just leased a brand new 2019 Red Sport from us. And when leases are turned in at our store, we get first dibs on purchasing them from Infiniti Financial Services. Of course, this clean Carfax. Very well equipped example. How could we not take the opportunity to acquire this for our inventory? Very nice equipped with features. Here's the original build sheet. Original MSRP $60,355. It's almost as loaded as you could get. Features a tech package, 1850 option that gives you adaptive front lighting system, so the headlights will actually turn into the corners so you can have a little bit better night visibility on those darkly lit roads. High beam assist, blind spot intervention. So if a vehicle is in your blind spot and you try merging into it, it'll actually gently steer you back into your lane. That's the way that system works. Front pre-cross seatbelts. So the way that works, if you slam the brakes really hard, the seatbelts will tighten around you, preparing for a collision. Intelligent cruise control, full speed range that operates from 0 to 90 miles per hour. Lane departure warning, lane departure prevention, so if you start veering out of your lane, it'll actually gently steer you back in. Active lane control, an advanced climate control system. The advanced climate control system cleans and filters the air, and if it detects polluted air coming inside, it can automatically recirculate the air as well. Also features an eco pedal. The eco pedal gives you a little bit more resistance when you're pushing down on the gas to encourage you to drive in a more economical driving manner. Direct adaptive steering. So the Q50 is actually the first vehicle of its kind to have a steer-by-wire system. So during normal driving situation, there's no mechanical connection to the front wheels. It's actually all handled by electric motors and computers. And the reason why they're doing that is it lets you to have a little bit more control over the steering. You have a lot of control over the feel of the steering. You can make it a light feel like a luxury car, or you can make it a heavier feel like a sports car, and you can also control the steering ratio. So you can make it a really fast steering ratio like a sports car, where you just make small adjustments for rather large changes in direction. So that's a little bit more of a sporty type steering ratio, or you can slow it down like a luxury car. And it also works with lane keep assist, which makes small steering corrections to keep you in your lane during highway driving to help battle driver fatigue. And the directed adaptive steering does a great job canceling out crosswinds. I don't know if you've ever been blown around on the road by crosswinds, but the directed adaptive steering can actually help cancel that out. It also can filter out unwanted feedback. I don't know if you ever hit a pothole or hit a rut in the road that jerks the wheel. That won't happen. It will filter that feedback out and give you the feedback that you want. And if you're worried about, okay, what if there's a catastrophic system loss and the vehicle completely loses power, am I going to lose my steering as well? No, you're not, because there's actually a mechanical backup. There's a regular mechanical steering rack that kicks in if power is lost. The mechanical steering rack will automatically activate, so you can safely steer the vehicle to a safe stop if you do have that catastrophic failure. Pretty cool stuff. So then you have the driver's assistance package, which gives you blind spot warning, predictive forward collision warning, forward emergency braking, front and rear parking sensors, around view camera of moving object detection, backup collision intervention. So if you're backing up and a vehicle is going to cross your path, or a pedestrian is going to walk behind you, it'll automatically hit the brakes. And that is a 360-degree around view monitor, so you have a bird's eye view. You can change view. There's a nice view for parallel parking. You can see the wheel, so you won't curb it up when you're parallel parking. And then there's a nice wide angle view for backing up. You also notice that this is a dual display system. The Q50 is another first, is actually one of the first vehicles of its kind to have a dual display system. The top screen is for navigation, parking camera. The bottom screen is a tablet-like interface for vehicle settings and apps. You can take control over the different safety features, turn them off and on. You can personalize the feel of the steering and the transmission shift points to your personal preferences. We also have heated front seats, heated steering wheel, Bose Performance sound system, 7-speed automatic transmission with adaptive shift control. Adaptive shift control momentarily holds the current gear for better acceleration out of a turn or corner, or when accelerating up a hill. It's also a manual shift mode. You can use this shifter to upshift and downshift, but with the Red Sport package they also give you these steering wheel mounted paddle shifters, actually column mounted paddle shifters, that allows you to take full control over the feel, full control over the 7 forward gears. And this system provides rev match downshifts for a sportier sound and feel. And one thing I really love about the manual shift mode in Infinitis is that there's no override. Some cars, if you get near red line, it'll automatically shift gears for you. Well, if you're in manual mode, you want it to be like a real manual transmission where you have full control. So you can bounce this thing off the rev limiter, and it won't upshift on you. And the system is designed so you can't hurt the engine. So if you downshift too many gears where it would over rev the engine, it wouldn't let you do that. It just won't let you go down any more gears. And of course the rev limiter protects you from over revving the engine into the red line, which would hurt it. So there's a lot of backups for that system, making it fun and easy to use. Power adjustable steering wheel that tilts and telescopes. So many features on this beautiful Q50. And of course, if you want a copy of that build sheet, we can email you a copy or we can print you up one when you come in. 2016 is actually the first year where they offered the Red Sport. The Red Sport comes standard with all the most sporty hardware you can get. On the Q50, you get a digital dynamic suspension. You get these exclusive alloy wheels for the Red Sport, very high quality wheel and tire package. You get bigger brakes. With the Sport package, you have a more aggressive looking front fascia. But most importantly, with the Red Sport, you get a twin turbo 400 horsepower V6. The VR30 is a brand new engine for 2016. They had that fantastic 3.7 liter V6, is getting a little long in the tooth. Gas mileage, vibrations, not quite as smooth as the competition, so Infiniti upgraded to this VR30, which has been a really awesome engine. 400 horsepower, very fuel efficient, direct injection gives you more horsepower, lower emissions, better fuel economy by sending highly pressurized gas directly into the combustion chamber. The Q50 is built on the sports car platform, also shared with the Nissan 370Z and the Q60 Sport Coupe. This one also features intelligent all-wheel drive. Great for the wet, slippery weather we have in the Pacific Northwest. And with 400 horsepower and wet, slippery condition, it'd be pretty easy to overwhelm those rear wheels with just a rear-wheel drive version, so the all-wheel drive system just grips and goes. And during normal driving conditions, when it's not, all-wheel drive is not needed, dry conditions like this, it's going to be 100% rear-wheel drive, so it gives you the feel of a rear-wheel drive sports car. It also helps improve fuel economy, and it also helps get you a little bit longer tire life, because if the all-wheel drive system is working all the time, it's going to chew through your tires pretty fast. But this Q50 has a brain that's constantly monitoring driving conditions, so as soon as those rear wheels start to slip, in a matter of milliseconds, almost instantly, it can send up to 50% of the vehicle's power to the front wheels. It also can split the power from left to right. Beautiful color combination in black on black, tinted windows, nearly fully equipped with just about every available option you get in 2016. One owner, clean Carfax, West Coast vehicle. You really can't ask for a much better track record than that. And on top of that, you're purchasing it from a new Infiniti store. Our techs work on these vehicles on a daily basis. They're very familiar with them. So who better to buy a pre-owned Infiniti, especially a pre-owned high-performance Infiniti, than a new Infiniti store like us. If you happen to be an out-of-state customer, we have a very big pre-owned business. We can help arrange shipping just about anywhere in the US. Contact us for more information. Thank you so much for taking the time today to watch this video. Hopefully we see you in our store very soon, and have a wonderful day.